Baker Becky here. I have gotten so many messages about my vibration plate that I kind of wanted to go and do a deep dive into it. So I love this vibration plate. The reason why I like it is it does go up to 450 pounds. Now it was nowhere near 450 pounds, but I learned from experience the max weight, you definitely go over what your max weight is. Just because I would get things that'd be like, yep, that's right at my weight level, and then it would still break anyways. So I learned through experience to just always go way higher. So this can hold up to 450 pounds, so this is not gonna break. But I love that it comes with a remote. It does come with some armbands, but I was very morbidly obese and I have to watch out for things that are on the ground that I might possibly trip on. And plus, the arm weights only go up to here, and I'll kind of bring them out to you to out and kind of show you, but it would only go up to here. And I'm like, I kind of want it to go up to here, you know? So I'll bring in some regular weights if I really want to use weights with this. And plus, it makes me hold on to it, and I don't leave them on the floor and almost trip on them. So I always got to watch out for that, just because I was starting to have balances issues and stuff like that when I was morbidly obese, and this helped me with it. My watch would always go off, oh, you're kind of like a trip hazard here, you're not walking right. So here we go. Here is the first level. So I'm going to start with the first level just so you guys can see. And the smaller you are on the sides, the less you're going to shake, and then the more you put your feet on the outsides, the more you're going to shake. So here we go. So I'm shaking. And I'm going to kind of go a little bit, be a little bit vulnerable here, but it's also working my core. So right now, my body is working on staying balanced because it's shaking so much. My body's muscles are trying to straighten out. So it's going all the way up my back, all the way up to my core, about right here. And I have to keep my body is just trying to keep myself balanced, which helps with balance. So I love this. See, look at that. My stomach's shaking and everything. So I really love this. I love using like some weights with this whenever I'm doing this. So this is always a great way. Now, 20 minutes on this is equivalent to an hour run, an hour walk, 30 minutes of yoga, and 30 minutes of weight training all in one. So I love that because I don't have time to work out, and I do not want to work out where I'm sweating. I am just not that type of person. I am too busy to be having to take 2-3 showers a day. So I love that this is not making me sweat, but I still get a really good workout. You are going to feel sore for a while the first couple times you use this, and it won't be for a while. It'll be like maybe you'll feel sore for a couple of hours, and then you go to bed, you sleep it off, and you feel great the next day. The one thing I love about this is it helps your lymphatic system. So it's helped draining my lymphatic system. And not only that, but it helps with constipation. So if you're having problems with constipation because you're on a GLP-1, get one of these. This will fix it. Right, every time I'm done with this workout, I always have to go potty. So this helps with that as well. That's the main reason why I got it as well. And I love that it also has magnets on the bottom, so you can use your shoes if you want to. That's fine. But if you go on here barefooted, there's actually magnets down here, so it helps you and your body to feel grounded, and it gives you that grounding. I heard so many positive things about grounding and where you're wearing, going barefoot in the yard and all that kind of stuff, and on dirt. I'm a germaphobe. That really, it's hard for me to get past that. Maybe eventually I'll be able to do that, but this is my supplement for that because it's really hard for me to do that just because I am a huge germaphobe. I don't know why I am like that, I just am. So the more you go in, the less you're gonna shake. So if you really want a good workout, you want to go on the outside of it. And then if you want to, and you want that grounding technique, and you want that grounding positive grounding experience, you want to put your feet on the electrodes. And I'll kind of show you a closer look of that. It does go up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off so I can change the speed. I'm going to show you, this is the lowest speed. Let's see here. And this is what I was having trouble with last time. Go ahead and turn it off on me on the remote. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I didn't push it hard enough. So this is turning it off, and then I'm going to turn it all the way up to the fastest speed. And this is the fastest speed that it goes up to 7. Some of them do go up to 10, but I feel like when you go too high, you can have problems with your ligaments. So I would start low get your ligaments like loosened up, because this helps with loosen up your ligaments. This also helps with bone density. So people, like doctors will tell you to go on a rebounder, which is a trampoline inside the house. It's kind of like an adult trampoline, and that helps with your bone density. But the thing is with those rebounders, I can get seriously hurt on a rebounder, especially people that are morbidly obese or anybody who's obese. I think anybody can get really seriously hurt on a rebounder. This is a supplement for that. But now that I'm on the highest level, I mean, look at my stomach. It's like really working out. I can feel it in my back. You know, those love handles in the back, oh my gosh, they're jiggling really hard right now. So, and another thing I like doing is I love doing planking on here. I'm not very good with push-ups yet. I'm gonna get there. But I love planking on this just because I'm not a big person who likes to do stomach workouts and do sit-ups and all that kind of stuff. It really hurts my neck. But this actually helps my neck. And I get a lot of sinus issues around this time of the year. And this is helping my lymphatic system drain all the thick mucus from my asthma, which my asthma's actually gotten better since being on Zepbound, by the way. And it really drains it, and I haven't had any issues or any ear infections or sinus infections so far this year, knock on wood, but it really helps with that. So I'm going to show you that as well. I'm going to show you what I do, and I also sit on it too. If you sit on it, you're also getting your GI, and you're trying to hold yourself straight and everything like that. So I'm going to turn that off. The only negative about this is sometimes my feet get hit one of these buttons on here. You just have to kind of watch out for that. So what I do is I turn this around. I usually don't, I just turn myself around, but I'm on video, so, and I'm showing the interwebs. So I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put on the lowest setting, and then I'm just gonna sit on it. Oh, see? And see how it's helping my stomach? I gotta make sure I hold my stomach in, and it's really working out my stomach. I mean, my stomach is shaking, and I always put my arms on here, so my arms are shaking, and see how it's shaking my head? It's shaking my neck. That's helping with my lymphatic system, and that's actually helping drain any mucus that's stuck up in there. So I love doing this too. So that's another great way. I will show you how I do planking. I'm going to kind of show it. Let me see if I'll still be on video this way. And if you guys haven't noticed, I don't really edit my videos very much, so I am like raw and uncut. All right, so I'm going to do the first level again. Again, always start with the first level. You can just go like this, and it's still getting your stomach. Look at my back. It's getting my back really good. Those love handles and all that stuff's gonna go away. And the thing is, you only need to do this for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's it. That is it. All right, and then I'll do some planking. And this really also helps my stomach. But my body is trying to stay. My muscles are trying to work itself. And you don't have to do it on the outside. I just like doing the outside because it's easier for me to grab. You can always go on the inside. But there's that. All right, and then I just want to show you, sorry, some hair got stuck on there. Okay, I want to show you this. So this is the actual vibration plate. There is a power button on here, so you can turn that off for safety. And then this is what it looks like. So these are the electrodes on there for your feet. You don't have to go on here barefoot unless you want to. And then as you go out, the faster you're gonna shake. So I love this. I really like how all the buttons are right here. And this also has a Bluetooth speaker. I haven't used it yet, but I mean, did you hear that? That's pretty loud. So that is another big plus. So I really, really like this. This has been like a huge, huge help with my weight loss journey. And I'll be honest with you, I was morbidly obese. I had to start by sitting on my recliner and just putting it right in front of me and just putting my feet on there and just kind of like, you know, leaning on it a little bit. I'd get up for a bit, then I had to sit down, but I keep the vibration plate going. And that's how I had to start out. I had to start out just on my all fours, you know, and just not do the planking for a long time. So, but again, this has been amazing. It's been such a great tool. I'm going to place the link for you guys to order this yourselves. This does hold up to 450 pounds. The reason why I love that is because I was never close to 450 pounds, but anytime I buy something that said, oh, it'll hold this much weight, which is your current weight, it always broke on me. So I know for sure this is gonna last me a very long time, and no matter who stands on it, if I have company over and they wanna try it out, then they can try it and I don't have to worry about it breaking. Here is those bands. Like I said, they don't go very high, and they do attach to right here. I just took it off because they would only go up to here. And I really want something higher than that. I don't think it was worth it, but it is a nice addition if you want to start out, especially if you're just sitting on the couch. I mean, this would be great for that. I just don't, I see it as a trip hazard for myself, and I don't want to get hurt. So thank you so much for following my journey. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you have any other questions about this and helping, what it helps with, bone density is huge. You know, with your ligaments, it helps you with getting flexible ligaments. There's so many positive benefits when it comes to a vibration plate. And I researched and researched and researched, and this is the best vibration plate I could find. And I love it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you so much for being my friends and following my journey. And I hope you have an amazing day. Mwah.